Hey, how's it going today, guys? We have a new unboxing for you. Today's a little bit of a mystery. I've ordered a few things, not quite sure which one this will be. So we'll go ahead and start opening her up. Let's take a look. Let's get the chair. Either a blunt knife or tough tape. One of the two. I'm guessing probably blunt knife. It is paper tape. Across. Literal unboxing for you. Probably loud and unnecessary. So it is the Logitech headset. Let's get this open. Plenty of bubbles. Don't need that. Here's the headset itself. Don't need that. So it is in fact the Artemis Spectrum 933 headset. It is a wireless headset. Great product from what I've been told. Wireless headset with a pretty insane range from as far as I'm aware. Let's see if it says on the back or the side. Oh, it does have some information on the side about range, size of the speakers, and that of the lights. 8 hours of battery life with the lighting on, 12 hours without. That's pretty strong performance for a wireless headset. And it does have a 15-meter range, which, converting that to feet, that's about 50 feet. That's quite a ways. I could get, pretty much all through my house from one end to another, and we'd be able to still hear and talk to our friends, because we never want to be alone at any time. Go ahead and pop that open. Cool little box. It's got 16.8 million color options available, and I believe you can set the G and the light strip on the back separately. So we'll get that open. It's actually a pretty cool little packaging there. Gaming with a passion, win with science. Great job, Logitech, on that. Move that out of the way. So we'll get to the meat right here. So you get a little Logitech back plate, the headset itself, and of course you got your USB on the inner ear. This is actually a pretty cool feature. You can hide it away, lift it open. There's your receiver. Plug it into whatever you want to start using. So we'll actually pull that out. It is actually a nifty design. They made it so it can be secured by the dot at the bottom here. There's a post inside the ear. Plug it in that way, stays in place. Pull that off. You don't need that anymore. You don't need that anymore. So any goodies? Ooh, yes, there are goodies below. Don't need you. So they actually do a nice job of labeling the box. You get a USB to micro USB, 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter with an inline mute. And I don't know if it does anything else. I'll have to take a look at that. And it looks like a converter to 2.5 for those of us who still have our Xbox 360 consoles. I don't use mine very often, but it is a nice option. And then you have RCA to 3.5. So that's a nice little package of connectors in case you ever need them. Pull the paperwork out. Don't need that. There's that. So there is all the cables. And the cool thing about all these cablings is even if you don't have a wireless option on the device you're using, you still have the option to use your wired connections. This is the one that I'm more curious about. So it does have volume controls built into the 3.5 to 3.5, which that's nice because you can then use it like a standard headset that most of us already have, or something similar. And you could probably use it with a cell phone as well if you really wanted to. And that's, imagine your charger, and then plug it into a TV or something of the sorts directly right there. Go ahead and put those back in the box. We don't really need them. We'll need the charging cable later, but we won't worry about that for right now. Put that away. Slide that over there. Over there. Over there. Got it. Oh, you can still see the bubble somewhere behind me. So that's magnetic. We'll pop that back in place. Nothing else hidden in here that I'm not aware of. We'll go to the side controls now. Now this is a cool part. I'm not quite sure how I'd use these G keys, but you do have G keys across the side. Got your mute button right here, your volume control that you can slide up and down, power button on the top, and on the bottom here, those are those connections, your 3.5 and your micro USB. And then they have a nice little tab to expose the microphone. Take that off. And the microphone does extend out from the base, and it is an it is unidirectional. So it'll be pretty much the sound right in front of it, which the opening is right on the side there. So putting that in front of your mouth, you won't pick up noise around you, which is actually very, very nice, especially if you're in a room with multiple people, which I do on occasion have some LAN parties at my house. There's nothing in particular on the headset that we'll take a look at. Let's check the other side. So the other side looks like your battery. See if we can get it out. I really don't want to mess with that right now because I'm not sure what it is. But it is a big pack of some sort. We'll go more in depth on the features. Put that right here. Put this out of the way. So the cool thing about the headset is it is pretty nice size drivers. They're 40mm, which is pretty average. You can see some that are quite a bit bigger, like 52, 54s, sometimes 60. Those are extremely big headsets though. It's a very small design on these, very soft foam. Put that around your head and it'll be nice and comfortable for hours and hours of gaming, as we tend to do. Let's look. 7.1 surround sound. That is going to be digital surround sound. It does work with Windows 10, Windows 8, 8.1, 7, PS4, or Xbox One. So you can use it with really any headset or any console, any device that you want to. And they do have changeable earpieces here. I'm not sure what they call them. I think, if I remember correctly, they call them tags. So you can get custom tags to make it your own device. It is quite the frequency range. You go from 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz, so quite the range of sound. So you'll be able to hear everything from footsteps to the loud explosion across the map on any game you can imagine. And then they do have some technology that is proprietary. They call it the Pro G audio driver, so for the superior performance. I haven't tested that out. I really didn't, well, I didn't have a headset to test it on. I'd imagine it's very similar to the Astro devices or even the Razer devices, that it's their digital 7.1 surround sound software, which you can set, you know, your customized audio settings to pick up different frequencies. So if you want to hear more bass or more treble, you can adjust it for that. And you actually have sound profiles, so you can have it set up so you have one for, you know, Counter-Strike, one for Battlefield 1, and then one for everything in between. You can do multi-source audio mixing, which is actually a very, very nice feature, because you can have multiple inputs sent to the same headset without having to switch between you know, different headsets or switching between the different sources all the time. which is very, very nice. And that's about it. Programmable G keys. I think I said 2.4 gigahertz wireless audio, so that'll get you that extreme range. Also save you some battery life. But overall, pretty impressed with what comes in the box. It's a very nice little headset. I'll try them out, and I'll have to let you guys know how I like them, if I like them. For now, I'll probably still be using my Astros, but it is overall a very nice headset. Alright, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you want to see more videos like this. Also, make sure to check out my Facebook page, my Twitch, and my Twitter for more updates, live video, and the latest and greatest in gaming tech. Peace.